Hello, everybody, and welcome to Racing from Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to take a look at the Delaware Oaks card, our second biggest day of the year. Next week from today, is our biggest day of the year, the Delaware Handicap. But we had 11 races, quite a few of them distance races. Bungie took the night off. He did have a pick today. We'll see how that one did. But with all these long races, we need to get right to the action on this July the 7th, 7th month, 7th day. Hope it's lucky for you. There's the field for the opener. Here's John Curran with the first of 11 calls.
And they're off. Looked like the one to Acquainted place got away awkwardly there at the start there, costing that one a couple lengths. Magnificent Mindset toward the outside, fires to the front, quickly opens up 2 lengths. Porte on the move into second, followed by right alongside Teresa's Honor, a close-up third, then a gap of 2 lengths. And to the outside for clear sailing, appears to be Money Game. Team Acquainted place sticks to the rail, and Lady Gregoria is the trailer. As they make their way into the turn, on the front end, Magnificent Mindset by a half. Porte stalking in second, 2 lengths further back to on the inside. Tamaqua Place has rallied in the third. Teresa's Honor right alongside. Then comes dropping back now. That's Money Game, and Lady Gregoria is the trailer around the bend. On the front end of Porte puts away Magnificent Mindset. Opens up 2.5 lengths on the field. Getting out around the bend though, but Porte leads it by 2. Teresa's Honor trying to angle to the inside. Racing in second toward the rail. That is dropping back just a bit on the inside. That is to Acquainted Place, and up on the outside a late rally from Lady Gregoria, but Porte is drawn away in the opener. Porte Jomar Ortega will win this one by about 4 lengths. Teresa's Honor getting second, followed by Lady Gregoria, and Money Game up for
4. And Porte Cochere with the Jomar Ortega taking that one. 663, 62, 40. Teresa's Honor with Uski, 8 even 380. And Lady Gregoria was third with the Cintron, $4. Exact the 31.20. Try 157.60. Super 283.70. On we go to the second race at 1 mile. On the turf, this is Bungie's pick. He liked the 6, Lusitania.
and they're off. Toward the inside, Honest Mistake for that lead between horses. Lusitania is there with Animal Lady. Up on the outside, Bally Lynn. Storm Cry is there as they make their way past the finish line the first time. On the front end, it's Lusitania on the outside, Honest Mistake on the inside. Then we have about 3 across the track, or maybe 4, as Lost Scroll is working away forwardly in between horses, and quickly Lost Scroll engaging Honest Mistake for that lead. Up on the outside, Lusitania now back in the third, followed by Storm Cry and Onshore Leave. Then comes Bodella, Animal Lady toward the inside. Next in line, Lear Avia. Following that, it's on the inside, Dr. Leonardo, followed by Ballykin. Vera Verdi is at the back. Opening quarter win in 25-1. Comfortable fractions on the front end, set by Lost Scroll by a length and a half. Lusitania right there in a good stalking spot second. 2 lengths to Storm Cry in third, followed by Onshore Leave and Bodella up on the outside. Animal Lady looking to move up toward the inside. Dropping back, that's Honest Mistake now. Up on the far outside, Lear Avia, followed by Dr. Leonardo as they make their way into the turn. Half win in 49-3. They've upped the tempo just a bit. Lost Scroll on the inside, Lusitania on the outside. Storm Cry is still right there in third. Now it's 3 lengths to Animal Lady, followed by Onshore Leave. On the inside, Dr. Leonardo as they head for home. Lost Scroll doggedly trying to fend off the challenge of Lusitania. Lusitania on the outside sticks ahead in front, but here comes Storm Cry, storming by them all. Storm Cry powers to the front, leads it by a half. Lusitania trying to battle back a late run from Lear Avia and Dr. Leonardo, but as Storm Cry drawing away, will win this one by 3. Going to be tight for a second. Dr. Leonardo on the inside.
Storm Cry takes it for Angel Suarez. J.K.A. Sweezy for the Whisper Hill Farm, 9 even 563.60. Dr. Leonardo was second with Koa, 1888.20. And the Bungie's horse sunk after getting the lead at the top of the stretch. Lusitania for Cedeno, $3. Bungie, you need to take a day off. Exact the 144.40, try 736.80, double 33.60. Super 3,000, 203.80. All right, let's go to the third. It starts the pick 5. There's a look at the field. Here's John with the call.
We're about set. And they're off. Alarming breaks well toward the inside. Knutsford Park is there up on the outside. Cowboy King next in line. Can't Catch Me Now. As they race into that first turn, Knutsford Park is showing the way. Leads it by a length, crosses over, gets the lead rather handily. Alarming toward the inside. In tight quarters there, racing behind Knutsford Park. As up on the outside is Cowboy King now, challenging for that lead. Can't Catch Me Now angles off the rail. Up on the outside as they make their way around the bend. Opening quarter goes in 23 and 4, and as they reach the backstretch, on the front end, Cowboy King now by 3 parts over Can't Catch Me Now. Up on the far outside, that's Instant Replay has worked forwardly now into that third spot as they move down the backstretch. Knutsford Park back into fourth. Favorite Alarming up on the outside in fifth, and To the Stars and Just Irish the trailer. Only about 5 or 6 lengths separates the field as they approach the half-mile marker. Opening half goes in 48 and 3. Cowboy King is showing the way. Leads it now by 3 lengths. Up on the outside, Instant Replay. Toward the inside, Knutsford Park is right there. Can't Catch Me Now in between horses as they race into the turn. And Alarming has sort of got shuffled back there. They've got Cowboy King to catch. Leads it by 4. Instant Replay is on the move in second, followed by Just Irish now taking over third, followed by Can't Catch Me Now. Alarming on the outside now trying to rally in between horses To the Stars as they head for home. Cowboy King opened up that big lead. Now we'll see if he can hold on. Leads it by 3. Instant Replay racing second. Up on the outside, Just Irish. Toward the inside, it's To the Stars. Alarming's dropped back to last. Furlong to go. And it's Cowboy King in front. Up on the outside, Instant Replay and Just Irish. Toward the inside, To the Stars. But Cowboy King will win it by 3. Going to be tight for a second. Instant Replay, I think, edgy now.
And Cowboy King wins it for Johan Rosado, riding well. Wally Nielsen training well. David Nielsen, the owner, 884.84 even. Instant Replay with Suarez, 826.80. Just Irish with Ortega, $12. Exacta, 55.40. Try 766. Double 55.40. Pick $300.80. Super 1,475.70. To the fourth race we go. As you take a look at them, this is on the turf. And we finally have taken down the temporary rails. This is the first time the whole meet we've run at the original setting. So it's not about 5 furlongs. It is 5 furlongs. Scratch the 1 and the 7.
We're set once again. And they're off. Unbridled Escape speeds out of there quickly to the front. Opens up a length and a half on the field, but rushing up, Mel's Gone Wild and Nelly's for those 3. Are going at it in the first furlong. Well Acquainted settles nicely in the fourth, followed by Miss World Venezuela. Up on the outside, Bumps in Love. Then 2 to Afar, followed by Private Drama. And Kitty's Right is the trailer as they speed into the turn. On the front end, Nellysford now has it by a length and a half over Unbridled Escape. Bumps in Love, Well Acquainted, both on the move. Next in line, Miss World Venezuela needing to do more toward the inside. Kitty's Right is advancing from the back of the pack. Turning for home with Nellysford cutting that corner nicely. She leads it by a clear 2 lengths. Well Acquainted in pursuit second. Bumps in Love rolling on the outside third with a furlong to go. Nellysford trying to hold off Well Acquainted. Bumps in Love, a late run on the far outside for Miss World Venezuela. It's Well Acquainted now to the front and edging away. Well Acquainted. Mario Pino will win this one. Nellysford hanging on to second, followed by Bumps in Love.
Well Acquainted does it for Super Mario, notching another lifetime win. And Clyde Martin used to ride against Mario for the famed Augustin stable. 10:26:24:60. Nellysford was second with Ho, 9:25:40. Buffs in Love with Chris DiCarlo, 3:40. Exacta 103.20. Try 513. Double 69.60. Pick 3, 126.60. Pick 4, 423.60. Super $1,250. Fifth race up next. We're rolling right along on Saturday, July the 7th, Delaware Oaks Day. 8 of them to go. They're going once around the oval.
And they're off. The straight ground got away a step slowly toward the outside. Ms. Elegance away well with Flying Phillips. They vie for that lead into that first turn. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back. Sunshine in My Pocket saving ground toward the inside. Simulador being pulled up at the back of the pack. It looks like Simulador, the 3-horse, is being eased into that clubhouse turn, and she's eased and out of the race. As they make their way around that turn on the front end, we do have Flying Phillips and Ms. Elegance doing battle. They've opened up on the field. Opening quarter went in 23-4. It's a gap of about 6 lengths further back to Wilburn's Princess all alone in third. Another 5-length gap on the inside. Tears and Roses up on the outside. It's Important. Then a gap of 2 to Estrella Grande, followed by Sunshine in My Pocket. They approach the half-mile marker. Your opening half goes in 47-3, and on the front end still doing battle. Flying Phillips on the inside, Ms. Elegance on the outside. They've got about 7 or 8 on Wilburn's Princess, and still another 3 more to Important, who's trying to move forwardly now, but 12 lengths off that lead. Then comes Tears and Roses toward the inside of Estrella Grande. Around the bend, it's still a match race on the front end. Flying Phillips on the inside, Ms. Elegance on the outside. They've still got 7 lengths. Important is now gaining some ground in third, followed by Estrella Grande, who's taken over fourth. They've got a quarter to go. Ms. Elegance and Flying Phillips. Let's see if that duel has worn them down. 4. Important, who's coming with a run on the outside. They turn for home. They went the 6 furlongs in 113-4. Ms. Elegance has put away Flying Phillips, but has Important a challenge coming from on the outside. It's Ms. Elegance in the front by 2.5. Important is trying to run that one down. Ms. Elegance holding on gamely. Important is coming on the outside, but Ms. Elegance survived the duel and wins the race by 1.5 lengths. Important.
Miss Elegance taking it for leading jockey CC Carol Cedeno. Pete Wasluck, the trainer, always happy to see Pete win races. Another Step Stable, the owner, 1080, 420, 360. Important was second with Cintron, 340, 280. Tears and Roses with McCarthy, 620. Exacta 35.20, try 298.40, double 173.60, pick 3 231.30, super 1273.30. 6th race, the first of 4 stakes races on the card. The 1.5 mile Cape Henlopen on the turf. Just one scratch. The 2. Let's watch this marathon here at Delaware Park.
And they're off in the Cape Henlopen. Renown got away a step slowly, and from the inside post will be out of the gate last. Up on the outside, Atlantic Sun and Broad Reach vying for the lead. Utmost on the far outside, tugging at the bit, wanting to go early, and now they're going to give him a bit of a rein there, and Utmost is going to lead him into that far turn for the first time. Atlantic Sun racing second, Broad Reach with the rail in third, followed by O Dionysus, who settles in that 4th spot nicely. Next in line, it's Vintage Matters, followed by Renown toward the inside. Then comes Postulation, Big Ben, and the trailer around the turn is Decisive Triumph. Opening quarter went in 24-2. Honest tempo being set on the front end by Utmost. Leads it by 2. Oh, Dionysus under a nice hold in second. Up on the outside, the gray Vintage Matters. Atlantic Sun rides the rail. Next in line is they're bunched up there. In between horses, Postulation. Broad Reach is there down toward the inside. Renown. Big Bend amongst that group. And the trailer still Decisive Triumph passing the finish line the first time. Half in 48-3. Continue to be a solid tempo as they race into the clubhouse turn. Oh, Dionysus joining Utmost for that lead as they curl around that turn. The gray Vintage Matters racing in third. Atlantic Sun with a perfect trip going toward the inside in 4th. Then a gap of 3 lengths further back. Big Ben moves up on the inside. Postulation 3 wide. Broad Reach between them. Then the trailers Decisive Triumph and Renown toward the inside. About 9 or 10 lengths separates this field. The 6 in 111-3. Into the turn they go. They've still got 5/8 to go. On the outside, Oh, Dionysus. On the inside, Utmost are now matching strides. Then Vintage Matters, Atlantic Sun on the inside of Big Ben. Then 2.5 lengths to Broad Reach. Postulation being asked for more, not responding. Decisive Triumph moving up on the inside. And Renown now at the back. The mile in 136 as they race into the turn. It's still Oh, Dionysus and Utmost. The gray Vintage Matters still with a shot. Big Ben is flattened out just a bit, it appears. Followed by Decisive Triumph and Atlantic Sun, the rest out of it as they turn for home. Utmost on the inside. On the outside, Oh, Dionysus will home together. It's now 4 lengths to Vintage Matters, and on the inside it is Big Ben. A furlong to go. Utmost is doggedly trying to fend off Oh, Dionysus. Vintage Matters bidding for the upset. Big Ben down toward the inside. Utmost and Oh, Dionysus. Oh, Dionysus wearing him down. Vintage Matters a late surge at the line, and it's going to be Oh, Dionysus.
Wow, how about that after a 1.5 miles? Oh, Dionysus, who won the prep for this, does it again with Alex. It's a sin if you didn't bet on Cintron. for Gary Capuano. Congratulations. The Marathon Farms are appropriately owned there. 984.83 even. Vintage Matters just missed for Pino and Dickinson. 15 even and 720. Utmost with Le Peru 360. That exacta came back 172.60. The try 858.60. The double 62.20. Pick 3 314.20. Super 2,643.40. And the Cape Henlopen in the books. Now the 7th race. It's just a regular old claiming race here. But we got a field of 8. And here's John.
We're about set. In there, off. One got away a bit slowly there. That was Zartax. For the lead, that's Direct Lane up on the outside. More front down toward the inside. Moving quickly, that's Jasmine into contention, followed by Worth Assault, a close-up fourth. Then a gap of over 2 to Sakaru. Zartex advances quickly with the rail, followed by Bannon, and the trailer is Opening Remark. As they speed past the half-mile marker on the outside, more front. Right there's Direct Lane, and with the rail, that's Jasmine. Then a length and a half further back to Zartax and Worth Assault. 2 more lengths to Sakaru and Bannon toward the inside, and another 5 to Opening Remark. More front on the outside, sticks a neck in front of Direct Lane. Worth Assault looking to gain some ground racing in third, followed by Zartax. On the outside, Sakaru begins to pick it up. Toward the inside, it's Jasmine as they turn for home with more front, trying to hold off Worth His Salt. Sakaru coming on strongly on the far outside. They've got 3/16 to go. More front is trying to hold on. Between horses, it's Worth His Salt. Sakaru closing on the outside. More front is digging in, drifting out toward the center of the track, but holding on. It's more front. Sakaru making a run, but more front has enough left to hold off Sakaru, and Worth His Salt. Opening Remark up for fourth.
And the 7th race on the 7th day of the 7th month of the 7th day of the month of the year of the race. Did not win, but was not the 7. It was more front with Angel Suarez for Andy Simoff. And drawing away stable 644 even 320. There's the 7. Ran a pretty good second. Sakaru for Jose Garcia or Bobby Raymond. 1526.80 and Worth His Salt with McCarthy 360. Exacta 103. Try 370.80. Double 40.20. Pick 3 130.90. Pick 5. Look at this. 14,000. 622.60.
Claims.
And the super 1,143.70. Yes, claim person, you're very anxious. There was a claim. The 4 Bannon went to Jorge Diaz. On to the 8th race, the Robert Dick Memorial. Wow, what a great man Robert Dick was. He was the chairman of the Racing Commission. Always fun to talk with him about horse racing in Delaware Park. He always wanted to do best for this sport and this racetrack. And after he retired and he was allowed to bet, we were partners on turf races all the time. And more often than not, we did pretty well. Anyway, I'm glad we remember Mr. Dick with a grade 3 race for the fillies and mares. Here they go. Take it away, John.
In there, off. Broken Bridle away well. Palinodi is right there. Esquisse looking to settle in the third, taken under a nice hold now. On the inside, La Montegris begins to advance. Up on the outside, Creative Thinking, the gray, as they race into the far turn for the first time. Broken Bridle showing the way. Opens up 4 on the field. Palinodi settles now in the second under a nice hold. Up on the outside, Creative Thinking as Esquisse now in that 4th spot. Up on the outside is Tricky Escape. La Montegris saving ground nicely toward the inside. Followed by Good Roll. Up on the outside, Sweet Sandy and Giovanna Blues the trailer. As they come down the home stretch the first time, the tempo now being slowed down a bit by Broken Bridle. Opening quarter went in 23-4. Broken Bridle leads them past the finish line the first time by about 4. Palinodi racing in second. Creative Thinking on the outside. Esquisse toward the inside. Then comes Good Roll, Tricky Escape, La Montegris. Next in line, that is Sweet Sandy and Giovanna Blues. Not much is changing as they race into the clubhouse turn. Opening half goes in 49 seconds flat. That was an eased up quarter right there. And the fraction's being set by Broken Brado's going to try and take him gate to wire. Leaves it by over 2. Palinodi still well restrained in second. Creative thinking on the outside. Esquisse has the rail. A length and a half to a good roll toward the inside. Tricky Escape. 2 to Lamont Gris, followed by Sweet Sandy and Giovanna Blues. Not much position changing in the last 5 furlongs as they race down the backstretch. 5 furlongs still to go, and Broken Brado continues on the front end by a clear 2. Palinodi still well restrained in second. Esquisse has moved up to the inside. Creative thinking is up on the outside, joined now by Good Roll. Then Tricky Escape, Lamont Gris, followed by Sweet Sandy and Giovanna Blues, about 8 lengths top to bottom, but Broken Brado still showing the way. The 6 and 14 and 1. The mile goes in 1:37 and 1. They really picked it up that tempo, and Broken Brado continues to lead. Esquisse slipping through on the inside. Here comes Esquisse, the challenge as they head for home. A perfect rail scenario for her, but Broken Brado once again regains a half-length margin. Esquisse is there. Palinodi looking to kick it in toward the inside. Tricky Escape looking for a way through on the far outside. Creative thinking. Tricky Escape is bidden for the big upset. She's got the lead with a 16th to go and begins to draw away. It's going to be Tricky Escape. Late run, Giovanni Blues up for second. Palinodi got third. Photo.
Hey, how about that? Tricky Escape escapes from the pack and wins it for Yo, Chris DiCarlo. What a good guy, too. Lynn Ashby, how about that? Way to go, Lynn. She's a Delaware Park regular, most noted for her Arabian expertise. Takes down the grade 3 Robert Dick Memorial for John Marshall. 10:45.64 even. By the way, they set a new course record in the Cape Henlope, and they just missed it in this one. Giovanna Blues for Dickinson. He had 2 seconds today. And Pino, 14:48.90. Palinodi was third for McCarthy, $4. The exact, the 141.80, the try 7:16.60, the double 63.20. Pick 3, $100 even. Pick 4, 1,021.40. Super, 3,023.30. And that winner was another Delaware certified winner. How about that? Way to go. All right, on to the 9th we go. This is the Dashing Beauty, part of the match series, the Mid-Atlantic Thoroughbred Championship. 1-3. We only have 2 match races here at Delaware Park. This is one of them. 1, 3, 5 are scratched. Here's John.
And they're off in the Dashing Beauty, and it's a good start for them all. In between horses, Day by Day goes for that lead up on the outside. Angel at War, far outside. Liz's Cable Girl, those 3 across the track. Then a gap of 3 lengths further back to Lake Pontchartrain and Jessica Krupnick toward the inside. Bonita Bianca, and the trailer is Karen as they speed down the backstretch. Angel at War leads it by a length. Liz's Cable Girl right there in second toward the inside. Day by Day. 2 lengths. Bonita Bianca looking to get off the rail, now staying on the inside track. Then Jessica Krupnick moves up on the outside. Toward the inside, it's Karen, and Lake Pontchartrain is the trailer. Opening quarter went in 22 and 1 as they churn into that turn. Liz's Cable Girl engaging Angel War for that lead. It's about 3 lengths to Day by Day. Then comes between horses Lake Pontchartrain. Jessica Krupnick on the far outside. On the inside, it's Bonita Bianca and Karen as they head for home. Liz's Cable Girl, Angel War head to head. Day by Day behind them. Lake Pontchartrain trying to rally. It's wide open. Jessica Krupnick is coming on the far outside, and Karen down toward the inside. Here it comes, Jessica Krupnick to the front. Karen is slipping through on the inside. Lake Pontchartrain, also a late rally coming between them. It's going to be Jessica Krupnick, Karen, Lake Pontchartrain, Jessica Krupnick, Lake Pontchartrain, and Karen.
Wow, what a finish there. And the photo shows it was Jessica Krupnick for Clever Trevor, Trevor McCarthy for Francis Abbott, and the Sycamore Racing. 27.80, 9:45.60. Lake Pontchartrain just misses with Rosado, 583.60. Kaureen with Vargas, $3. Exacta 130.40, try 566.40, double 134.20, pick 3 215.70, and the super 1,153.30. This takes us to the headliner of the day, the grade 3, 300,000 Delaware Oaks for the 3-year-old fillies. Scratched the 6 and 10, but still a great field of 8 competed, wide open race. Here's John with the Delaware Oaks.
And they're off in the Delaware Oaks. Pretty clean start for them all. Toward the outside, Red Ruby vies with Prospective Lady for that lead. Coach Rock's also right there. Mo Shopping down toward the inside, followed by Take Charge Delilah. Then comes Maya Malibu. We have about a 6-length gap to Blue Union Rags and Blue Strike. They're at the back of the pack as they make their way around the first turn. Prospective Lady leads them off the rail by about 2.5 over Mo Shopping. Red Ruby's on the far outside. A length and a further back to Take Charge Delilah. Coach Rocks moves up alongside of her. Then comes Maya Malibu. Blue Union Rags and Blue Strike at the back of the pack. Opening quarter goes in 23 3 as they straighten away. On the front end, Prospective Lady leads it by a length. The favorite, Red Ruby, breathing down her neck in second. 2 lengths further back to Mo Shopping toward the inside. Coach Rocks right up there on the outside of that one. Then a gap of 2.5 to Take Charge Delilah, followed by Maya Malibu. Then comes Blue Union Rags, and the trailer is Blue Strike over a dozen lengths off the leader. They went the half in 47-1. Half mile to go. Prospective Lady trying to fend off the favorite Red Ruby, who's right there and now challenging for and getting that lead. Paco Lopez sends Red Ruby to the front. She opens up 2. Coach Rocks is trying to follow her in second. Mo Shopping is taken over third. Then comes Maya Malibu. Take Charge Delilah to the inside, dropping out of it. Prospective Lady. The favorites are going to go at it. Paco Lopez takes a peek over his shoulder. He's playing the outside track today, and Red Ruby on the far outside will have to be beat. Coach Rocks toward the inside, racing second, but Red Ruby's on the perfect spot on the track, and she's drawing away. Red Ruby's going to be an impressive winner of this one, it appears. Red Ruby by 5, by 6. Coach Rocks is second best. Red Ruby. Back-to-back impressive scores. She'll win in the center of the track, and she'll win it by 8 or 9 lengths. Coach Rocks getting
just
second.
like they ran in the Black-Eyed Susan. Red Ruby beats Coach Rocks. They ran 1-2 there. And also, Paco Lopez aboard for Kellen Gorder. And Sandra Sexton and Brandy Nicholson, 320, 220, 210. Coach Rocks with Rajiv Mara, 280, 220. And Mo Shopping with Pino, 420. Exact to $6. Try 26, double 50, 840. Pick 3, 77.90. Pick 4, 324.40. Super, $80.20. And we've got one more to show you. It's the Arabian race to wrap up the day. And a big day it was. We're going to pick the Arabians up with about a quarter to go. Here's John with the nightcap.
Quarter to go. Burning Sand Racing second, RB Hocus Pocus right alongside of that one as they turn for home. And on the front end, Big Cork well off the rail. Leads it by about 5 or 6. Looks like they're just battling for second right now. RB Hocus Pocus appears in second, followed by, up on the outside, it's Burning, I make that on the outside, Burn Notice, and toward the inside, Laser Hess. It's all Big Cork. Jomar Ortega and Big Cork wins it by about 7 or 8.
Big Cork, the last horse in the last race, wins again for Jomar Ortega and Mark Pass. 6 even, 360, 320. RB Hocus Pocus with Betancourt, 360, 380. Zell's Bells with Garcia, 640. Exacta 1920, try 206.20, double 15.20, pick 3, 55.70. Super 712.90, and that completes our second biggest day of the meet. And how was the handle, you ask? Great for a Saturday with a lot of competition. 2,465,000. 808. Very good. Thank you. A great crowd here today. We'll see you next Saturday for the Del Cap. We race again on Monday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.